A day at the beach, but with changing weather. Narrator, Brummy accent. All right, Bab. It's 2015. July's in full swing, and the Farley family is at 246 Repton Road, Orpington, feeling like kings. Anthony, our bald and bold leader, is cramming the car with gear, while his loquacious wife Kendra, call her Kenny, is shouting, "Is everything here?" As a phonics teacher, she's got words for days, but right now, she's just making sure we don't leave the place. Narrator. The packing is a puzzle, a logic-defying feat, trying to fit the coolers and the towels in the back seat. Anthony's huffing and puffing, a man on a mission, while Eva watches with a look of pure suspicion. "Are we nearly ready, Dad?" she asks with a sigh, looking at the mountain of bags piled up high. The anticipation is building, it's thick in the air, as they prepare for a journey beyond all compare. Narrator. Kenny's the brains, the phonics teaching star, making sure the logistics don't leave a single scar. She's checking the snacks and the sun cream bottles, ensuring the engine is ready for full throttles. Little Eli is helping, or so he believes, pulling on his mother's bright summer sleeves. "Got the crisps, Mom?" he chirps with a grin, ready for the Norfolk adventure to begin. Narrator. They pop into Sainsbury's Locksbottom, a quick little stop, for snacks to keep the nippers happy so they don't go pop. Little Eli is ecstatic, his eyes wide and bright, choosing juice boxes and crisps for a salty delight. Kenny guides the trolley with a teacher's fine grace through the crowded aisles of this familiar place. There's no bickering today, no "I want that one" gloom, just a peaceful trolley dash before the engine goes vroom. Narrator. At the checkout, the ritual is steady and fast as they prepare for the snacks that simply must last. Anthony's counting out coins, a look of focus on his face, while Eli watches the conveyor belt's frantic pace. The beep-beep of the scanner is a rhythmic tune under the glow of a bright afternoon. They're nearly away, the car's almost fed, with thoughts of the ocean swirling in their head. Narrator. The 3-hour drive is notorious for being a bit of a slog, like trying to run through a thick Norfolk fog. In the back, Eva and Eli are strapped in tight, watching the motorway bridges blur out of sight. They're playing I Spy, though the options are few, just gray strips of tarmac and a sky that is blue. It's tedious, sure, and the air is a bit stale, but the promise of the ocean is the wind in their sail. Narrator. Up in the front, the parents are chatting away, discussing the plans for their big coastal day. Anthony's hands are firm on the wheel, while Kenny checks the map with a scholar's zeal. The A-roads are winding, the scenery's changing, as the Norfolk landscape is busy rearranging. "Nearly there, Bab," Anthony calls to the back, as they keep the silver estate car right on the track. Narrator. Suddenly, the horizon opens up wide, and they catch their first glimpse of the incoming tide. The Cromer Pier stretches out like a hand, welcoming the Farleys to the salt and the sand. Eva and Eli press their faces to the glass, watching the sleepy seaside town slowly pass. The excitement is palpable, it's a physical thing, like the sudden vibration of a guitar string. Narrator. At Cromer, the sun is a sizzling gold plate, and Anthony declares, "Right then, this is great." He helps Eva build a castle, a sandy domain, working together with a focused, creative brain. They scoop and they pat, they carve and they mold, creating a fortress that is brave and is bold. The sand is the perfect consistency today for a masterpiece built in the traditional way. Narrator. But the tide is a bully that causes them pain. It licks at the walls again and again. When a wave hits the moat, it's back to square one, an infantile battle that's actually quite fun. Eva's undeterred, she's a castle-building queen, the most determined architect that you've ever seen. "Don't let it touch, Dad," she cries with a leap, as the ocean tries to take the towers they keep. Narrator. Kenny takes Eli to the water to paddle and play. "Don't mar your new shorts," she's heard to say, They splash in the shallows, the water like glass, as a premature heat wave makes the afternoon pass. The sibilance of the surf is a soft, soothing song, making them feel like they truly belong. Eli's toes are sinking in the wet, muddy ground as the most peaceful of feelings is finally found. Narrator. They decide to fly kites, a colorful sight as they launch them up high with all of their might. Eva's is purple, Eli's is red, dancing like spirits far over their head. The wind is a helper, a steady, soft breeze, carrying the fabric with effortless ease. They run on the shoreline, the string pulled out taut, enjoying the freedom that the summer has brought. Narrator. But the sky starts to scowl. A bruised, heavy gray, and an erratic wind begins to steal the day. It snatches Eva's pink hat. Oh, the incense of the gale. It grabs her sunglasses too, like a ghost on a trail. She's inconsolable now. The loss is too great, as her favorite things vanish at a terrible rate. My hat, she screams, as it flies out of reach, dancing away over the Cromer beach. Narrator. The clouds are a metaphor for a mood that has shifted as the golden light of the morning has drifted. Pathetic fallacy reigns as the heavens look cross, reflecting poor Eva's sunglasses loss. Eli is worried, he clutches his mom, as the beach loses all of its summerly calm. The wind is a whistle, a high, lonely moan, leaving the family feeling quite chilly and prone. Narrator. The weather turns abysmal, a cacophony of sound, as thunderous drums start to beat on the ground. The rain is a peril that starts to escalate, and Anthony says, "Right, this is truly great." He's being sarcastic, his spirits are dampened, as the most literal of soakings has suddenly happened. Kenny is frantic, grabbing the gear, as the first heavy raindrops begin to appear. Narrator. It's gone pear-shaped, Bab. It's a total disaster. The rain's falling harder and ever so faster. The storm is a bully. It's trying to exacerbate the feeling of ruin, the feeling of late. Eva and Eli are huddled in fear as the lightning strikes out, startlingly near. The joy of the morning has been washed away by the sudden arrival of this gloomy display. Narrator. Then comes the final straw, the oxymoron of the year. Summer snow starts to fall, bringing a chill and a fear. It's inconsistent, bizarre, a wintry surprise that obliterates the view right in front of our eyes. Under no circumstances are we staying, says Anthony, crestfallen and cold. This weather is out of bounds, or so I am told. Kenny just stares at the white, frozen flakes, wondering how many more turns the day takes. Narrator. They beat a retreat, a fast-paced escape, as the beach takes on a very strange shape. Snow on the sand is a sight to behold, but the Farley family is just shivering and cold. Kenny grabs Eva and runs for the dunes, while the wind plays its most discordant of tunes. Quickly now, nippers, she shouts through the sleet, as they scramble away on their cold, sandy feet. Narrator. They reluctantly pack and start the long trek. 3 hours of driving, a total neck wreck. No stops allowed, no Sainsbury's this time, as they flee from the snow and the Norfolk grime. Anthony's driving with extra fine care, while Eli falls into a deep, sleepy snare. The journey is tedious, the wipers go swish, as they dream of a dry and a warm-hearted dish. Narrator. Back at Repton Road, the heating is on, and the memory of the snow is almost all gone. They're reminiscent now of the sun that they saw, as they huddle together on the living room floor. Beauty and the Beast is the film on the screen, the most comforting sight that they've ever seen. It's been a wild day, a real Norfolk quest, but being home together is simply the best.